This video needs to get to the coalition members and their supporters, most especially the front runners. I made this tweet earlier on and I think I should read it verbatim because I know probably it's just going to end on X. But this, my tweet, needs to get to every one of those people that are in the coalition, every single one of them. And here's what I say: that the greatest gift Tinubu has today is an opposition of reactive politicians and supporters that do not know how to be proactive. In 2 years of his disastrous presidency, the only time I can bet he has lost sleep was last week when the coalition was formed. And within few days, we are getting back to status quo. Candidates and their supporters that should be joining forces to bring down this evil Tinubu regime are busy solely focused on who will be the flag bearer. A situation or a decision that will not be decided today or in the next few months or years. Meanwhile, Tinubu continues to destroy the country while the hard work of driving narratives against this government is lost in the noise. If half of the energy expended in shouting is deployed to calling this criminal government out, Druggy will be feeling the heat. Let it be known that the success or failure of this coalition will be decided by the actions and inactions of the players involved and their supporters. Time is still available though. And that particular tweet is like everything I want to say to all the coalition members, all those that have come together and sat back. They say they have been sitting for months, deliberating to come together on the table to talk about the coalition to take down what I describe as the worst government in the history of our country. Taking down a government like this entails more than just having meetings. It entails hard work. It entails strategy. It entails doing what has to be done. And what has to be done includes shaping narratives, driving narratives, and pushing narratives. For so long, for the past 2 years, there is no reason why Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government is comfortable today. It is due to the inadequacies of pushing narratives against this government by the opposition. The opposition has been the most docile opposition in the history of our country. No pushbacks. And now they have come out to coalesce and say they're coming together, and all these major candidates are all focused on being flag bearers. Not focused on doing the job that they have failed to do in the past 2 years. Nigerians are passing through the hardest period in their lives. But this government is getting away with it because the opposition has failed to do their jobs. And their supporters are only good at shouting and making noise. It is unfortunate what I see on social media when I see supporters coming out. Whoever is going to emerge as a candidate is going to take probably in the next few months or probably a year plus. What happens from now till then? Is it to be shouting your candidate is the best candidate till then? How does that make this government? How does that make this government stand on their toes? How do you checkmate them? From the day of the coalition up until today, this government have been running helter-skelter. You can see all the push that are trying to make sure that for them, this coalition does not work. I hope this amateurish behavior by the supporters and the candidates themselves can take a back footing. I don't understand why anybody in the coalition should be today talking about candidates. I don't understand that. Yes, you can have your preferred candidate. I have my preferred candidate. And I've spoken about him, but it should just end there. And let's focus on the business of pushing narratives against this criminal government. I don't understand how Kenneth Okonkwo, I don't feel, probably that guy's brain is, something's wrong with him upstairs. Why should you even at this point in time, go on national TV to start telling the world, this is what you think you should? I don't understand this. Keep your interests aside and focus on the interests of this country. The interest of this country is to make sure that Tinubu is a one-term president. And it cannot be actualized if you guys keep putting your personal selfish interests first before the interests of this country. I hope somebody in this coalition is listening. It's time for you guys to keep all your dirty interests and all your dirty games behind the scene and focus on putting this government, giving them the right pressure, pushing the narrative down to the streets, the market women. Everybody have to get along. The toga Tinubu must go has to be a viral toga. It should be everywhere. That should be what all the coalition members are saying. All their camps are saying. When the time comes to choose a candidate, you cannot start your politicking. You cannot start your selling of your candidate. You cannot start agitating that your candidate must be the only candidate or nothing. But for now, keep politics aside and do the hard work of opposition. If you guys can't do that, you guys are preparing Tinubu to stay back beyond 2027. I hope this gets to someone and for us to understand a word is enough for the wise.